Greetings everyone, welcome back to the Clay Soldier Battle Tournament. I am skipping straight into getting some teams fighting today. We're going to go for 4 matches in a row, and we're going to be seeing the Melting Melons facing off against Ruby Kaboomy in the first match here in the Gladiator Hall. Let's quickly go over what the teams have. Melting Melons are a full team of 48 soldiers equipped with bone clubs and leather armor, and in their core is nether brick. Yeah, just nether bricks. And they have nether quartz in their offhand. Meanwhile, over here at Ruby Kaboomy's side, they have a specialist team of timed bomb using units. And I forgot to give them one thing. Now that I remember that they have bombs, they need to have their string. Some people have not picked up their string yet. This usually happens when I'm setting things up. One doesn't pick it up, but it looks like there's a stack of string remaining. Anyway, now that all the teams are equipped, yes, the rest of their equipment, they also have slime to stick their enemies to the ground. That will be kind of helpful, making sure that units stick around for the explosions. Anyway, let's get going in 3, 2, 1. Alright, both teams took off right away and are being launched into the air whenever they pass over the fans. I don't know when we'll see explosions. I believe that the timer activates upon their death. There's some nether quartz knockback going on. Ooh, and there was a big explosive blast. And there's a whole bunch more dead units laying around. And it looks like the Melting Melons have won already. Holy cow, that was real quick. I don't think that the string actually managed to do much for the Ruby Kaboomy team. I think they still took damage. Oh well, Melting Melons, good job. You have won. You get to move on. Have fun with that, I suppose. Let's get this cleaned up and get the next team situated, shall we? Alas, Ruby Kaboomy, one of the more entertaining names I came up with, is gone. Melting Melons get to go forward. Let's take care of the representative of the team quickly. Hello, Ruby Kaboomy representative. I've got good news for you. You get to figure out what parachuting is like. Goodbye. Anyway, up next we have what should be a fairly entertaining fight. We have the Rocket Riders in the Magenta team facing off against the Aquamarine Firing Squad, and they shall do combat in the Bloody Lumberyard. How perfectly that is going to make one of their upgrade items useless. Oh well, let's get on over there real quick. Alrighty everyone, we are here at the Bloody Lumberyard with the Rocket Riders over here on the right, and you can see what I mean by one of those upgrades is going to be useless. Lily pad pants. There's not a drop of water in sight. That's okay though, both teams have lily pad pants, so they're kind of equal in that regard. Anywho, the Rocket Riders are the first team to feature the use of rockets to blast off into the air. And I forgot a thing again. I do this so frequently. And this isn't how this is supposed to go, but I can't remember which one of them have rockets to ride on, so the entire team gets feathers. Yay. Normally it'd only be the units that have rockets to ride, but I have already given them the rockets and let them commingle, so they just kind of all get to have the feathers. Anyway, the rest of the team that doesn't have rockets to ride, they have firework stars to explode upon their death. The firework stars are just there to look pretty, so I guess that'll be a good indicator of how many of them are dying. Anywho, over here on the left side, we have the Aquamarine firing squad, and as such, they have gravel to throw at the enemies, rabbit hide, leather tunics, and some clubs. They have a specialist team as well. Their specialist team eats mushrooms. Anyway, let's get this battle going in 3, 2, 1. And both teams are off right into the blades of a saw for the Aquamarine. And there goes some rockets flying up into the air. The fun thing about these feathers is that they can use them to kind of glide around the arena. And there goes my phone. Whoops. It looks like the Rocket Riders are doing the better in this combat. They have shields, which is helping them deal with the ranged attacks of the Aquamarine firing squad. Some of the Aquamarine firing squad have wandered into the Rocket Riders starting area. Ooh, and that saw blade just did a huge number on the Rocket Riders. In fact, I think there's a few left, so combat's still going on, but the leader seems to have completely lost track of where the enemy is at. And now they're dead. Well, that is it then. There is no one left capable of fighting on the Rocket Rider side. It looks like the firing squad gets to move on. Well, that's too bad, Rocket Riders. You looked really amazing with your death, though. So, good job on that. Alright, I'm going to get this stuff cleaned up. Let's move on to the next match. That's a real shame. Another very interesting team, very unique, has gone and gotten eliminated. It's a shame, too, for me, because I was actually hoping that they would go forward at least one more round, because I really enjoy the concept of Rocket Riders. But that's the way that the tournament goes. Farewell, Rocket Riders. You were fun. Up next, we're going to have the Pyrokinetic Magisters facing off against Rolling Thunder. And they will do battle in the feudal kitchen. Alright, let's get them all set up and watch the carnage unfold. Welcome back to the feudal kitchen, everyone. So, over here on the right side, we have the Pyrokinetic Magisters. They have emeralds in their offhand as their main... probably their main weapon, really. But among their team is a specialist unit that uses fire charges. Ooh. And there's a bit of concrete powder left from dyeing their capes. I don't know how I didn't manage to grab that, but it's there for now. That's okay. Over here on the left side, we have Rolling Thunder. They are not a magical team. They have shields in their offhand and wooden sticks. But among their number is a team of specialists with emerald blocks for numerous lightning strikes. And as such, they have yellow capes, so that they have yellow lightning. That way we can differentiate which team is doing the lightning at the time. So, let's see which team wins in 3, 2, 1. And the Pyrokinetic Magisters are stuck on the first table as Rolling Thunder comes around in the front. We can see different blasts of lightning. Soldiers set ablaze. It looks like the Pyrokinetic Magisters have scattered to the corners of the arena, which is not necessarily a winning strategy of any sort. There are some emerald weapons being broken through overuse. Both teams are now fighting next to a barrel. There's nothing in the barrel for them to use. It is just a barrel. Right. Rolling Thunder has jumped up onto a table and are trying to paraglide with their feathers for some reason. And there's some pretty intense combat going on now, thankfully. Looks like Rolling Thunder currently has a numbers advantage over the Pyrokinetic Magisters. This could be due to the Pyrokinetic Magisters' numbers being scattered in the corners. But it seems mainly to be that they have managed to kill a fair amount of the Pyrokinetic Magisters' units. I still don't understand their insistence on sitting in corners. It's never been a winning strategy. We are rapidly losing Pyrokinetic Magister numbers for them to even fight. In fact, that may have been the very last one. Yes, I do not see any Pyrokinetic Magister standing. Rolling Thunder, you get to move on in the tournament. Congratulations. Let's clean you guys up and get you out of here. And it is time for us to bid adieu to the Magisters of Pyromancy. I'm sure only 8 of them were Pyromancers, but you know how the naming in this thing goes. It just goes. Farewell. Alright, up next we have the Wall of Flames facing off against Emerald Blitz. They will do battle in the hellscape. Ooh. Fire and stuff. Alright, let's go get them set up and watch as potentially a lot of soldiers perish in horrible agony. It is time for the final match of this video. Over here on the right side of the hellscape, we have the Wall of Flames. They have an iron core in their bodies and a full regiment of soldiers, and they wield in their main hand a blaze rod and their offhand gravel. They also wear lily pad pants because, well, if you have iron in your body, you may as well have something to help you float. But that won't help in this arena because there's no water once again. And on the opposite side, we have Emerald Blitz. They have a specialist unit armed with blaze powder to insta-kill a number of enemies on the enemy team. And they have emeralds in their hand, and I'm not going to bother giving them capes and colorization because they don't face an opponent with emeralds as well. They have rabbit hide armor and regular sticks for the weapon. Alright, let's see which team prevails in 3, 2, 1. And both teams are off. I thought for a moment I saw the Emerald Leader fly into the lava immediately, but it was just random soldiers, so everything is fine for them. Fighting has gone into the Emerald Blitz's main area. I see a bricked soldier in the middle. The fighting has become a little bit scattered, but it looks like most of the fighting has moved to this corner, where a lot of Emerald Blitz soldiers have taken shelter. We just saw a few iron wall of flame soldiers get struck down with lightning. That seems to be the best advantage Emerald Blitz has, thanks to most of their soldiers standing around not doing anything. There's even a soldier who had blaze powder that didn't use it. I think that they have won, actually, and my cat has managed to roll off the couch onto the ground, smacking the coffee table on the way, if you heard any weird bumps. So, Emerald Blitz, they have won this fight. Don't worry, my cat is okay. Her honor has been shamed, though. Yep, I don't see a single wall of flame remaining, so that is it. This video is going to be over. We have 3 more matches to do in the next video, and a quick overview of how the main tournament rules are going to go down. So, hope you guys look forward to that. I will see you next time. Take care, and goodbye.